Okay, let's see. How long we got left? 17 minutes. Excellent. I love that. All the loot's gonna be gone. Dude, I fucking hate this shit. I can't stand spawning in late. It's such a pain in the ass. But anyway, I wanted to talk to you guys about something real quick because the topic just seems to be getting more and more hot at the minute. And I feel like I would like to have my 2 cents on it. And it's just PvP, man. It's just PvP. I can't believe it's still this controversial. I can't believe there's still this many differing opinions on it. And it's kind of driving me insane because even when I discuss this on stream, people just seem to really disagree on it still. And I think a lot of people are kind of missing the point or misunderstanding. For a lot of people, Arc Raiders is their first ever extraction shooter. And I think the way this game launched, which was never a problem with the game. The game never fundamentally did anything wrong or incorrectly. The community just kind of went this way where the game launched and it was just unbelievably friendly. More friendly than any extraction shooter I've ever seen. I don't think there's ever been one play like this before, where everyone was sort of just running around together, being friends, at least in solos. Duos and trios was another matter, so let's just specify we're talking primarily about the solo experience here today. And it launched and everyone was just super friendly and everyone was just working together and stuff all the time to get their quests done. It's so cool. And to me, from my experience, and some people disagree, for me it's still like that the vast majority of the time. Not just every now and then, more raids than not, that still seems to be the case for me. But a lot of people, I'm seeing their comments like, PvP is ruining the game, rats are ruining the game, if people keep PvPing, the game's gonna die. And honestly, I just listen to this stuff and I'm like, what on earth are you talking about? This is what extraction shooters are. I think a lot of people need to understand that. You look at Escape from Tarkov, Arena Breakout Infinite, Delta Force, whatever other extraction shooters have been out. PvP is a fundamental part of the genre. It's not just something that is optional. It's not just something that may or may not happen. It is a fundamental core element of the game. The games exist with that in mind. And it's no different for Arc Raiders at all. But I think the way it launched set a bit of a false precedent in people's minds that this just was how these games are meant to be played, you know? There's a player in here. One sec. Hello?
How's it going?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Are you hitting the security breach up there? If you are, I'll leave you to it. I was just going to come take a look.
Looks like it's already been looted up here.
Already been looted. All right, mate. No worries. You have a good run, dude.
You too.
Thanks, man. So I think it has set a bit of a false precedent in people's minds that is the standard, and anything outside of that is just fundamentally incorrect and not okay, to the point where they are attacking them as people who decide to PvP. Now, I'm saying this as someone who you've seen my channel, I'm very friendly the vast majority of the time. It's very rare I PvP unless I have a reason to. But I understand that PvP, it's part of the game. It needs to exist. And I don't think some people understand or have thought about how bored they would get of this game if PvP didn't exist. I think a lot of people who blame PvP for issues with the game, I don't even think you guys realize how bored you would be without PvP. It keeps the tension. The whole reason why when you're playing, there's an atmosphere and you get out of a raid and you have that feeling of happiness, relief, that all comes from the fact that PvP exists. Do you honestly think it's the wasps and hornets that are giving you that feeling? You think it's them that's giving you the adrenaline rush? Sometimes, yes, but the vast majority of the time, that overwhelming feeling you feel just passively the whole time you're playing, that exists because a PvP player could be lurking around any corner or at an extract. Hey, man. Oh, okay. 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 All right, man. Just a silent shiesty skin. We're not even talking. No. All right, man. Well, enjoy the stitcher, I guess. All right. Well, there you go. See, round any corner, there can be a silent shiesty skin who's not talking to anyone, who's just shooting people on sight. Without that, I'd be able to freely run around the map with absolutely no tension, no risk. And when I do go in and I do make it out, that feeling of relief and, oh, I made it out, that wouldn't exist without people like that being out there. I've taken the opportunity to load in with my first free kit for a long, long time, just so I didn't lose my trail of thought. I didn't want to spend 10 minutes building a kit to forget where I was in my whole thought process. So as I was saying, without those kind of players that we just saw firsthand, being able to just run around the whole map consequence-free the entire time with no threat to you whatsoever, I absolutely assure you, I think most players would be bored, and I'm not exaggerating. I think you'd be bored within a week. I really, really do. Fighting the Ark is fun. It's fun because there's the tension there that a player could come up and kill you and take your loot. And it's this feeling of that background residual fear that makes the game exciting. And I think a lot of people don't even realize the reason you get that big feeling of payoff, the reason you're enjoying the game as much as you are, is because PvP exists. I honestly believe a lot of people who hate the PvP players don't realize they're enjoying this game because of them. And I'm not saying to never get frustrated. I get frustrated when people kill me. It pisses me off. I'm like, oh fuck, dude, I wish I could have won that gunfight. I hate that guy killed me. Of course you do. You're supposed to feel that way. You've just lost your loot. You're meant to feel like that, and that's absolutely fine. That doesn't make the players that kill you bad people or problematic or mean that they're ruining the game. Wasps that follow you in buildings, however, they are ruining the game. I can't tell you how much I hate hornets, by the way. Rattlers with 10 bullets. Ruining the game. Oh my god! Go away! Dude, I'm gonna fucking die here. Hornets are worse than any PvP player I've ever come across, by the way. I really mean that. I fucking hate these things. Dude, I'm getting attacked by a hornet. Can you not just let me rock? Can you just... I'm already getting attacked by a hornet on a free kit. You're not even talking to me. Holy shit. Use your microphone, you fucking degenerate fuck. I've got a rattler. Do you feel good now? See? It's okay to get annoyed because that is annoying. People like that are annoying, and that's fine. But they need to exist. Are you just not going to use your microphone? You just one of these silent people that just run around and, yep, another one. Okay, boring, tedious. Okay, genuinely, hand on my heart, those kind of players I can't stand. And I will get into that when we load in with another free kit in a fucking second. Dom Dizzle, fuck you, you pussy. Okay, back again with another free kit. And of course, it's given me another rattler, which I feel like spawning in with a rattler is almost an immediate death sentence. Can't defend yourself against Ark. Can't defend yourself against players. It's complete trash. But that is the point of a free kit, so who am I to get annoyed? So it's absolutely fine to get annoyed when dying in PvP. That's okay. That doesn't make you a bad person. As long as you're not throwing out certain words, then you probably do need to look inwards a little bit. But, oh, please, not again. Hey, man. No, thank you. Yes, very good. The teabag of safety. Join me, won't you? Join me in the teabag of safety.
I join, I swear to God.
Very good. Very good. Now I'm gonna let you know I have a free kit with a rattler on it. So should you decide to shoot me in the back, it wouldn't be worth the ammo it costs you. So I'm going...
I just got a Stitcher.
Very nice. I'm jealous, man. I would love a Stitcher. But you have a great raid, and I'm gonna go loot some stuff. All right, man. Look after yourself.
Bye, doggy.
I love you.
Go get biscuit. Bye, doggy.
I love you.
I love you, doggy.
Thank you. Bye. You're an ass. Oh, that's funny. So I get upset when I die in PvP. Completely human reaction. It's absolutely fine to feel that way. I just truly believe people who think PvP in this game is a problem, I think you're kind of missing the whole point of the game. I think the whole point of the game is going completely over your head. And in time, you'll either get used to it or you will just realize that maybe this kind of game, it turns out, isn't for you. And you'll leave that way. It's just, or you'll get used to it and you'll accept it. The thing is, these things, there's always ways to play around it, you know? Just have your head on a swivel at all times. Just be just be looking out for this sort of shit, you know? You've just got to don't be trusting people. And I'm not saying never have friendly interactions ever again. I'm just saying when you are having one, just have your wits about you. Don't drop your guard, because the moment you drop your guard, you're vulnerable, and those people that are going to do that are going to take advantage. They will see that you've dropped your guard, and then that's when they'll shoot you in the back. So you've just got to be aware of it and play around the thing that you feel like might be ruining the game for you. What I will say is, I do think that there's good PvP and there's bad PvP. Now, I'm not saying that one is right and one is wrong. I'm just saying I do think there are types of PvP that are better and more engaging than others. And I think this is where my opinion for some people could get really, really, really controversial. And if you don't like what I'm about to say, I'm sorry. But the two players who killed me in this video, actually, the ones who don't even talk, don't even interact, I feel like that to me sucks. Just purely on the basis that we have this really interactive game with prox chat, and we've got the wheel you can communicate with. Even if you don't have a microphone, you can still communicate one way or another. So when people run around completely silently just killing people and there's not even any level of interaction, I do feel like that is a wasted opportunity. And I think that as a player doing that, I think you're also denying yourself some really fun This guy, man, what a character. I think you're even denying yourself. I'm trying to record a video. This guy's distracting me, man. I think you're denying yourself some potentially fantastic interactions. And I do feel like that's a shame. That's not me saying that one is, like I say, I'm not saying one is right and one is wrong. You paid for the game just as much as I did, and you can choose to play it however you want. I just feel like in a game where there's so much opportunity for so much social interaction, it is a shame to at least like shit talk me, dude. Point out that you beat me. Point out that you kicked my ass. Let's have it back and forth a little bit. That's how I feel about it anyway. Like I say, I can't tell anyone how to play the game. It's completely their choice. I would love to know how you guys feel about PvP though. Let's try to keep the comment section. Let's try to keep it friendly. Let's not be dicks to each other. Let's have an actual discussion. We don't need it to be an argument. But let me know in the comments, are you someone who believes that PvP is ruining the game, or are you someone who agrees with myself that PvP is a fundamental part of it and it needs to exist? I would love to know how you guys feel. Just my opinion. I just wanted to get my 2 cents in, because quite often in chat people will ask me about it. So here I am, putting my opinion out there for you guys, and I would love to know how you guys feel about it as well. I just think as well, like if you view PvP as that much of a problem, go load into Stellamontis, get some practice in, get some exposure therapy more than anything, because you're not going to avoid PvP in Stellamontis. You physically can't. So just go get that exposure therapy in, go get some practice in, and I feel like the more you win your fights when people are jumping you, the less you're going to have an issue with it. The one thing I would hate to see happen is, and I know it does happen on occasion, when someone lose a fight, someone who was a friendly player turn to the dark side, you know? Hey, man. Okay, have a great raid. No one's got a microphone this morning. What's going on? I am on NA servers at 10 a.m. So maybe people don't have the headset plugged in because it's late or something like that in the North American region, which are the servers I play on for the sake of interaction. But this morning it's not doing me any favors. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. There it is. There it is. Does this count towards my trials if it's already been searched? It does. Interesting. Does each separate side count towards my trials? It does not. Interesting. You live and you learn. Should I just try and get some trials points in? Fuck it. Why not, right? I'm going for it. What I will say is... Hey, man. No, you're all good, dude. Come on over. You're absolutely welcome to search this probe with me if you like. I'm just searching it for the...
I'm good.
All right, man.
We're not doing the friendly shit, bro. We don't do those kind of things. We are not immoral people.
Yeah. Oh, is that how you feel? You feel like the PvP is immoral?
No, PvP is not immoral.
Ah, help me!
PvP. You good? There's one more. One more.
I'm just trying to get some of these, what they called? The arc power cells so I can craft some thingies.
I'm good with PvP as long as I know I'm doing PvP. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like, I hate those people who are saying like don't shoot or I'm friendly and then they shoot you when you're not looking at them.
Oh, that's, yeah, I get that. See,
That's the one.
my whole thing with it is like, I understand it's frustrating to die to PvP, but I'm also like, I know that it needs to exist to keep the game exciting. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I have no issues with PvP. That's what I'm saying. I have issues with people who are backstabbers. Who are
Backstabbers.
Those are the ones.
Yeah. I think it's one of those things like it needs to exist in the game for it to remain exciting.
100%,
you know?
100%. PvP needs to exist. I'm
Yeah.
not saying that. Yeah.
Yeah, because
I do PvP myself, but I let them know that shit is going down, right?
yeah, because I hear some people say that like PvP is ruining the game. Like, how do you feel about that?
Oh yeah, no. I don't think so. The only PvP if it's ruining the game, they probably should go and play the other game. What's the other one?
Helldivers.
Helldivers?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I agree. I think it gets to a point where people have to realize if you hate PvP that much, extraction shooters just might not be for you.
The issue with the game is because people don't want a PvP, right? And that's why they expect the other people that don't want a PvP as well. But as long as they know they both are on the same playing field, I think PvP is fine.
Yeah, I completely agree, man. All right, dude. Well,
all right, man.
pleasure to meet you. Thanks for the conversation. I appreciate that, man.
No worries, bro. Yeah, man. Take care.
That worked out really nicely. We were just going around our business, and that guy came up and just happened to start talking about the very thing that we were recording a video on. This is going to be one of those times where the comments accuse me of having a friend come and talk to me again, which I have had. Yeah, the views on PvP have been so strong that because I've taken a friendly approach to the game, I have people in my comments threaten to unsub and never watch me again if I PvP. That has happened in my comments where I've spoke about the subject and they've been like, Smith, if you ever PvP, I'm unsubbing and I'm not watching your channel anymore. And oh, I've run out of rubber parts, so I don't need those. And I just thought that was such a strong opinion to have. I feel like that's crazy. And part of me, as someone who is just getting started on YouTube and it's going well, part of me thinks, well, maybe I should just listen and not PvP if people are going to unsub. But then another part of me thinks, I don't really want to be sort of held hostage by my own subscribers. Do you know what I mean? It's one of these things where, like, of course I don't want to lose subs. Of course I want people to want to watch my videos. I've been friendly and I will be friendly the vast majority of the time. But PvP is a part of the game that exists, and I feel like I should be able to enjoy that and experience that without people holding a threat over me that they'll leave the channel and never watch me again if I decide to shoot a player one time. Just seems like a really, really crazy strong opinion some people have. I think there's just a little adjustment. And I think for a lot of people as well, if you manage to adjust the way you're looking at the game, you manage to change the way you're thinking about it, you will probably end up having a much better time when you acknowledge and accept that it is part of the game that exists and isn't going anywhere. I'm gonna be honest, I'm just looking for a potential thumbnail. That do it with the sun in the background? That could be nice. That could be it. That could be it. Right then. So yeah, like I say, in the comments, let me know what you guys think of PvP. Please try to refrain from arguing with anyone who has a different opinion than you. Let's have a discussion about it. Let's talk about it like grown-ups. I think conversation is always the right way to go about things. And who knows, someone might have an opinion that might change the way you look at things. I wanted that probe. I didn't know there was one over there, but I would have liked it if I could find it. Might as well try and get these trial points done whilst I'm in here. But yeah, let's try and have a discussion, guys. By the way, if you're this far into the video, please hit that like button, drop a subscribe if you haven't already. I appreciate you. We have daily content coming out and we're trying to mix it up. We do all sorts of stuff. We have some videos that are like stream highlights. I do some stuff where I just talk about the game. We go out with some fun ideas, all sorts of stuff. But a new video every day. So eventually there'll be something that tickles your pickle. Where are the probes, man? I'm sure this is meant to be a probe event on right now. I really thought I'd be... Wait, is that one coming into land? Nope. That's another one leaving. Fantastic. That could be one coming into land. You're kidding me. That's the third one leaving. Oh, excellent. Beautifully done, if I do say so myself. Beautifully done. Dude, can these things fuck off? Oh. My God. What? I'm mid-dive. I'm out of ammo. Oh, no. Actually out of ammo. You know what? Let's accept. Let's accept 2K. Hope I get some crazy good blueprint. And let's just get the fuck out of here. I got a hatch key. I managed to find one, which was a nice lucky find. But let's leave it there. I've said everything on PvP that I feel like I want to say. Who knows? Some of you guys might have some opinions that kind of open my eyes. You guys certainly did with the expedition. So I'd love to hear how you feel about this. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Oh, I should show you guys what rewards I got from 2-star trials, shouldn't I? Okay, well, that was ass. I'll see you guys next time.